Welcome to the 5-Minute Field Guide, getting your business shared through Open in Indiana. How to get your Open in Indiana directory listing, offer, and events shared. You'll find answers to the following questions in this guide. What is the HMG RSS resharer? How do you know when to update it? And how can you update what's shared? We're starting here at the directory listing page on openinIndiana.com. We can see on the directory listing page that here's the listing for Open in Indiana, and by clicking on this edit link or on the title, we can visit the edit screen for our directory listing. On the edit screen for our directory listing, we must scroll to the bottom of the page to find the HMG RSS resharer block. There are 5 fields in the resharer block. The first 2 fields are the title and the description that will be shared with your directory listing. Here we can see the current title and description for Open in Indiana. The current title is Connect with Fellow Small Business Owners on Open in Indiana, and the current description is Find a Meeting Near You Today. Depending on the length of your title, your description may not always be shared. However, you must fill out both the title and the description for your directory listing and offer and event to be included in the sharing queue. The bottom 3 fields give you some sense of when your directory listing has been shared. The total times shared field shows the total number of times your directory listing has been shared through Open in Indiana. The last shared field shows the date and time your directory listing was last shared. And the final field, Sharing Counter, counts from 0 to 9 and resets, helping to evenly share directory listings. Now, if you go back to the directory listings page and click on this link for RSS resharer, now we have a very similar screen but with different columns. We can see our Open in Indiana directory listing with 4 new columns at the end here: last shared, last updated, title, and description. The last shared and last updated fields are Unix timestamps, and if you hover over them, it shows a more readable date and time. We can see that this post was last shared on August 15th at about 8:30 p.m. and was last updated on August 6th at 2 p.m. So we know that this has not been updated since the last time it was shared, and that we should update the resharer title and description so that the next time it shares, it sends out original content. So to do this, click on the edit link there again and scroll back to the bottom so that we can update our title and description fields. Our new title is Connect with Local Small Businesses on Open in Indiana. And our new description is Come check out your community today. Once you've typed both the title and the description in, scroll back to the top and click Update. After the post updates, scroll back to the bottom to make sure that your title and your description have saved. There is a stop list, and it might delete either your title or your description. If this happens, then try a variation of your text and click on Update again. Once you've confirmed it has saved your title and description, you are good to go.